Do you ever feel nervous when speaking English? Do you stop talking because you don't know a difficult word? Don't worry. You don't need big words to have big conversations. Even native speakers use simple words every day. The secret is not in fancy vocabulary, but in how you use the words you already know. Think about this. A child can express love with just a few words. I love you. A traveler in a new country can ask for help by saying, "Where is the bus?" A kind word like thank you can make someone's day better. You don't need long, complicated sentences to communicate well. Many great speakers and leaders use simple words to inspire people. Imagine you are talking to a new friend from another country. You don't need to say, "I am fascinated by the cultural diversity in your homeland." Instead, you can simply say, "Your country is interesting. Tell me more." The message is the same, but the second sentence is easier to say and understand. Using simple words helps you speak with confidence. It makes conversations easier and more natural. When you stop worrying about difficult words, you start focusing on what you want to say instead of how to say it. In this lesson, you will learn how to use simple words to communicate clearly, ask good questions, and have deep conversations. By the end, you will feel more confident in speaking English every day. Let's begin. Why using simple words is important. Imagine this. You are in a coffee shop in Rome. You want to order a cup of coffee, but you suddenly forget the word cappuccino. You panic. Your brain freezes. The waiter is looking at you waiting. Sweat forms on your forehead. You think, "Oh no, what do I do?" But then you take a deep breath and say, "Big coffee with milk and bubbles." The waiter smiles and says, "Ah, cappuccino." You get your coffee. You survive. You feel like a champion. This is the power of simple words. They save you when you are stuck. Now, let's imagine another situation. You are in Tokyo, standing in the middle of a busy train station. You need to go to Shibuya, but you don't know how to ask for directions. You could try saying, "Excuse me, could you kindly provide me with navigational guidance to reach my intended destination?" Or you could simply say, "Excuse me, how do I go to Shibuya?" Which one is easier? Which one will help you faster? The second one. Simple words make your life easier. Speaking simply equals speaking confidently. Many language learners believe that using difficult words makes them sound smarter. But here's the truth. Confidence is more important than big words. Imagine two people giving a speech. The first person says, "Today, I shall endeavor to elucidate upon the paramount significance of linguistic proficiency and its implications in multifaceted social contexts." The second person says, "Today, I will talk about why learning a language is important." Which speaker sounds clear and confident? The second one. Simple words equals clear message. Mistakes are better than silence. Have you ever stayed quiet because you were afraid of making mistakes? Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Kazuo from Japan. He moved to Brazil for work, but he didn't know Portuguese. One day, he needed help at a grocery store. He wanted to buy chicken, but he didn't know the word for it. He thought, should I just go home? Should I give up? No, he decided to try. He flapped his arms like a chicken and said, "Big bird, no fly. Egg baby." The store worker laughed, but understood. Kazuo got his chicken. Did he use perfect words? No. Did he communicate successfully? Yes. Speaking simply, even with mistakes, is always better than saying nothing. How to have big conversations with simple words. Now that you know simple words can save you, let's talk about how to use them in real conversations. You don't need 10,000 words to sound smart. You just need to use the right ones. Let's look at 3 powerful tricks to make your conversations better. 1, use simple words instead of fancy ones. Imagine you are in Paris talking to a new friend. You want to tell them about your trip, but you forget some difficult words. No problem. Just use simple words. Difficult. Yesterday, I encountered an unexpected meteorological phenomenon. Simple. Yesterday, it rained a lot. Difficult. I am experiencing severe exhaustion due to insufficient rest. Simple. I am very tired. I need sleep. Difficult. This culinary dish possesses an extraordinary fusion of flavors. Simple. This food is really good. Using simple words makes you sound natural and confident. Native speakers do this all the time. To speak in short, clear sentences. Long sentences make you think too much. When you think too much, you pause a lot. When you pause a lot, you lose confidence. Let's fix that. Imagine you are in Madrid. You meet someone named Luca. He asks you about your hobbies. Look at these 2 answers. Too long. Well, you see, in my leisure time, I engage in various activities such as reading novels, participating in sports, and occasionally enjoying cinematic productions. Better, I like reading, playing sports, and watching movies. The second one is faster, easier, and more natural. A simple trick. Say 1 idea per sentence. Hard. I love photography because it helps me capture memories, and I think it's an interesting hobby because it allows me to be creative. And I also like traveling, so I take pictures when I travel. Easy. I love photography. It helps me capture memories. It is fun because I can be creative. I also like traveling, so I take pictures when I travel. Short sentences equals easy conversation. 3, ask simple questions to keep talking. Conversations are like ping pong. If one person talks too much, the game is boring. But if both people take turns, it's fun. Asking questions helps you keep the conversation going. Let's say you meet Javier from Argentina. You want to know about his life. Look at these 2 examples. Complicated. Can you elaborate on your personal experiences regarding your professional journey and the factors that contributed to your success? Simple. What do you do? Do you like your job? Simple questions equals longer conversations. Here are some easy and powerful questions. Where are you from? What do you like to do? How was your day? Why do you like that? Can you tell me more? You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to keep the conversation moving. Quick challenge. Imagine you are meeting a new friend in Seoul. They say, "I like K-pop." What simple question can you ask next? A good answer. Who is your favorite singer? See? Simple words. big conversations. How to sound more natural with simple words. Now, you know that simple words help you speak with confidence, but how can you make your English sound more natural? Here are 3 fun tricks. 1, use common phrases instead of long explanations. Have you ever tried to explain something but got stuck in the middle? Let's fix that. Imagine you are in Istanbul and you are late for a meeting. You need to tell your friend why. Look at these 2 options. Too difficult. I was walking in the direction of the meeting location, but unfortunately, I encountered a situation in which my transportation was significantly delayed. Better. I'm late because my bus was slow. Short and easy. Here are some common phrases you can use instead of long explanations. Difficult. It is necessary for me to depart now. Simple and natural. I have to go now. Difficult. This situation is extremely amusing to me. Simple and natural. This is so funny. Difficult. The meal I consumed today was exceptionally delicious. Simple and natural. The food was really good. Practice tip: listen to native speakers in movies or YouTube videos. Notice how they use short, common phrases instead of long sentences. 2, use gestures and facial expressions. Sometimes words are not enough. If you forget a word, use your hands, face, or body to help. Imagine you are in Bangkok and you want to buy a watermelon, but you forget the word watermelon. What do? Smart solution. You point at the fruit and say, big fruit, green outside, red inside, sweet. The seller will understand. You don't need a perfect sentence. You just need to communicate. Good trick when you talk, smile, and use your hands. This makes you look confident and helps people understand you. 3, don't translate. Think in simple English. Do you always translate English in your head? That makes speaking slow and difficult. Instead, think in simple English. Here's an example. Translating. Thinking in your language, finding the English words, speaking, thinking in simple English. See a dog. Think, big dog. Cute. Say it. Let's practice. Look at these words and think in English, not in your language. Car, it is red. It is fast. Beach, I like the beach. It is hot. Pizza, pizza is good. I eat it a lot. This makes speaking faster, easier, and more natural. Try it. Quick challenge. You are in Lisbon and you want to ask for directions to the train station, but you don't know the word train station. What can you say? A good answer. Where is the place? Big train. Many people. See, simple words work. How to keep a conversation going with simple words. Now you know how to speak with confidence using simple words. But what happens when a conversation starts to die? You say something, the other person answers, and then silence. Awkward silence. Don't worry. Here are 3 fun tricks to keep any conversation alive and exciting. 1, give short, interesting answers. Imagine you are in Hanoi and you meet a new friend named Min. He asks, Min, what do you do? Now, look at 2 different answers. Bad answer. Too short. I am a student. Good answer. Gives more details. I am a student. I study history. I love learning about old buildings. The second answer is better because it gives Min something to talk about. He can ask, "Oh, do you like museums? What is the most interesting thing you learned?" If you give only one-word answers, the conversation will die fast. Quick tip, add a little extra detail. Not too long, not too short, just enough to keep the other person interested. To ask magic follow-up questions. Do you ever talk to someone who answers with just yes or no? Conversations with them are boring. Imagine you are in Buenos Aires and you meet Sophia. You ask, do you like coffee? Look at two different answers. Bad answer, dead end, yes. Better answer, yes. I love coffee. I drink it every morning. But what if Sophia only says yes? What do? You ask a magic question. Magic questions. Why? How? What kind? So if she only says yes, you ask, why do you like coffee? Or, what kind of coffee do you like? Now she has to say more. These simple words, why, how, what kind, can save any conversation. 3, tell funny or surprising stories. People love stories. If you want someone to remember you, tell a funny or surprising story. Imagine you are in Osaka talking to a new friend, Hiroki. He asks, Hiroki, do you like animals? Now look at 2 answers. Boring answer, yes, I like dogs. Exciting answer, yes, I love dogs. One time, my friend's dog stole my sandwich and ran away. I had to chase him for 10 minutes. Hiroki will laugh and maybe tell a dog story too. Now, the conversation is fun. Quick challenge. You are in Athens and you meet Nikos. He asks, do you like music? What is a good answer? Best answer. Yes, I love music. One time, I tried to play the violin, but my dog started howling. It was so funny. See, stories make you interesting. Final tip, just keep talking. Even if your English is not perfect, don't stop. Confidence is more important than perfection. If you forget a word, explain it in a different way. If you make a mistake, keep going. People understand. If you feel nervous, smile. Talking is like swimming. The more you do it, the better you get. Final words. Speak with confidence and enjoy conversations. Now, you have all the secrets to using simple words for big conversations. Let's remember the key points. Simple words equals clear and natural speaking. Short, interesting answers keep the conversation alive. Magic questions, why, how, what kind, make people talk more. Funny or surprising stories make you unforgettable. Confidence is more important than perfect grammar. But here's the most important lesson. Enjoy speaking. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Every mistake is a step to fluency. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start speaking now. Whether you are in Seoul, Madrid, or Sao Paulo, just talk. Imagine this. One day, You will look back and laugh at the time you were afraid to speak. That day is closer than you think. So go out, meet people, and use your simple words to create big connections. You've got this. Keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep learning.